If you've lost weight before, but always seem to gain it back, here is what you might be doing wrong. And it's not because you don't have enough willpower or motivation. It's because no one ever taught you how to actually maintain those results and how to get there the right way. And by the time this video ends, you will know what the right approach is for you that you can stick to, and also learn how to maintain your results for good and not to diet again. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Path. I'm soon to be mom of two. And I've been on a pretty big weight loss, fat loss, confidence journey myself. And since then, over the last 6 years, I've been helping women to lose weight, gain their confidence back, improve their relationship with food, and also getting strong and toned, which is what they desire. So hopefully you're gonna find this video helpful. And if you do, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Now, let's get into today's video. So, scenario, you give up all the carbs. You give up all the things you like, alcohol, chocolate, crisps, whatever that might be. You train 3-4 times a week or even more every day. You basically say no to everything because you want to be good, and then you lose weight. But then life happens, stress happens, lack of sleep happens. You jump on the scales one day and they go up and you freak out. Kids, work, get busy, you name it. And suddenly you're back to where you started or even gain more weight back. And I've been there myself many times actually. I would lose weight, I'd gain it back, I'd lose it again, I'd gain it back and more. And that cycle repeated for years. And it was purely because the things became too restrictive and I wasn't able to stick to them for long enough to actually see the results what I wanted to, also sustain the routine. So I just stopped and old habits would creep back in. And this is the problem, not just with me, but I see with majority of the clients I coach or majority of the women I actually have conversations with. So let me introduce you to my exit strategy rule. Because fat loss isn't just about losing weight. It's about building a lifestyle you can actually stay in. This is why I always tell my clients not to think about my program as another diet. I want them to think about it as a lifestyle change. Because if you think about it, if your diet is extreme, your rebound will be massively extreme as well. If you're planning to cut out all the foods you like or even carbs and different things like that, I can promise you they are going to control you later. And if you rush the process and you will jump into another restrictive quick fix, you are not going to build any habits. I teach my clients what to do post-diet and how to actually maintain their results. Because I'm not gonna lie, that part can sometimes be a little bit more challenging than fat loss itself. So as long as you're following an approach, you can be consistent but not perfect. And by consistent, I mean not always taking your nutrition, not always doing all your free workouts, but trying to do 80% of those every single week. Because I promise you, if you stick to things for 80% of the time, you're gonna get to where you want to be. If you aim for 100% all the time, you can have a little slip up and you're gonna stop and fall off track. Because when you finish your diet, nothing really changes except your calories will go a little bit up, but you should not change the eating habits you're currently having. You shouldn't think, okay, I finished my fat loss, I can now do whatever, because that's when people go wrong and weight is gonna creep back up. Reverse dieting takes time. And even for myself, when I finished dieting for the wedding, it took me probably 3-4 months to actually understand I can eat more, my weight might fluctuate, but I'm not gaining body fat. It is a bit of a head game, I'm not gonna lie. And this is where I'm saying 70 to 80% consistency in your maintenance reverse dieting phase is all you need. And because this is a big one, you finished your diet, you need something to focus on. It's no longer the scales going down, it's the training that is gonna keep you going. Trying to get strong, trying to get even more tone, have some performance goals in mind. This is what's gonna keep you in the game long term. So if you're ready to stop starting over every single week or month, stop chasing the fastest result and actually build habits and routine you can keep to, I left a link in the description of the video how I help my clients and how I could help you, and more information about my program. And hopefully you found this video a little bit helpful, and I will see you next week for another episode.